Hey, we are back with another episode of It's That Easy. This is a quick one here. So, just wanted to go in and talk about Tuesday night's games, go over a quick recap of what was done because I'm kind of proud of it. Kind of proud and kind of not, but we'll talk about that. So, if you're watching, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, yeah, hopefully you got to watch those games or you're enjoying some college basketball. But let's jump into it really quick here. So Arizona, number one at the time, Arizona, they may not be anymore. We don't know. We don't know yet. Was at Kansas, right? And I knew Kansas was tough at home, and Arizona was a 2.5 point favorite. And I thought, you know, um, I've been watching at least the last couple weekends. Home cooking's been big for a lot of people, and that was no different the other night in Kansas. I mean, Kansas, they played tough. They were close, right? And it looked like Arizona early on was going to pull away, but Kansas kept it close, came back, took the lead, and man, they took care of business. So I actually picked them to cover the 2.5 points. Well, guess what? They won. So that was a big win for me there. Who cares about that other one? Because Purdue destroyed Nebraska. Like, I don't even know how that happens. I'll be real honest. I'm super disappointed in Nebraska. I will probably not pick them for the rest of the season. So if you like Nebraska, good luck to you. But we're not going to talk about them too much on here. Unless we're picking them to lose. I may do that. The other game. So I said North Carolina going to Miami. They both have really similar records. North Carolina coming off, I mean, it doesn't get any higher when you're at home and you beat a Duke team that's higher ranked than you. And the last second, man, yeah, I knew, well, I didn't know, but I kind of figured, like sometimes it's a letdown. And sure enough, man, Miami was like, yeah, we're not having it. I don't care who you beat Saturday. North Carolina goes out there. Miami takes the lead early and they just stay ahead. I'm pretty sure maybe it was up to like 5 or 6, but they were just constantly ahead 2-3, 2-3. I picked Miami to cover 1.5 points, which, I mean, if you're going to cover 1.5 points, more than likely you're going to win. Well, guess what? Miami won. So that was really good. I did individual bets on those. I should have parlayed those, but I did parlay all of them. Nebraska let me down. So, oh well. But that was a really, really good game. A really good win. I think Miami's a good team. Why they have the same record as North Carolina? They're not ranked. I don't know. I guess there's so many good teams out there. But speaking of good teams, Wisconsin, I said they were a good team. I'd watch them play against Indiana at Indiana, keep it close. They actually lost to Indiana, but they kept it close, even though Indiana was a big, like 5 or 6 point favorite. Well, here they go into Illinois, who Illinois is a really good team, coming off a really tough loss Saturday against who'd they play? Shoot, I got to think of that. But anyway, I think it was Michigan State, maybe. No, I don't know. Anyway, Wisconsin goes into Illinois, and man, they played so well. So I don't know if I've watched Wisconsin play other than against Indiana, but I didn't think they were like above and beyond well, really good. Here they actually were. They had the lead. Illinois did everything they could to tie the game back up, send the game into overtime. But I had them by 11.5 points. It was like, can they beat them by 12 points in overtime? Yeah, no. Wisconsin just pulled away. They were just way too much. Maybe Illinois was just, having a tough time. But, when it's a home game, you think, come on, guys. Like, take care of business at home. They didn't. They didn't cover. Wisconsin beat them. So, I had thought, I was kind of going back and forth right before that game, like, who do I go for? 11.5 points is a lot. So, learned a lesson. Then here's the one that kind of made me mad. So U of H, I did pick U of H 16.5. And with about a minute and a half left, they're up by, let's say, I think it was like 18 points. Anywhere between 18 and 20, right? They were doing that the last 5 to 7 minutes of the game. With about a minute and a half left, they put in a couple of backups, take out their starters. Well, guess what? Utah was like, we don't care who's in there. We're still going to try and score. And they did. Houston wins by 14 points. Yeah, I needed them to win by 17. So, needless to say, I was a little disappointed. But you know what? that's what happens when you gamble. Sometimes you win, like a Miami or a Kansas when nobody thought it was going to happen. And sometimes you lose when you were winning by 18-20 the whole game, and at the very end you win by 14 points. So you gotta go roll with the punches there, win some, lose some. So hopefully you had a good time on Tuesday watching these games. If you made some bets, hopefully you won some money too. But and so just to give you a quick preview, there will be a show on Friday that I'll put out. And here are the games we're going to look at. These are some big Saturday games. So disregard the numbers there because we don't have the lines yet. But Clemson and Duke. Clemson is having a really good season. So that's going to be a good game, except for the fact that they're going to be at Duke. And Duke's probably pissed because they lost to North Carolina. Kansas, right? Big win for them. Go on the road against the Iowa State team, who's Iowa State lost to TCU last night. But, hey, it's at home. You never know because they lost in TCU. Kentucky and Florida is going to be a really good game. Florida is a good team. I think they're doing really well tonight. Kentucky up and down, but I think they're more up than down, so this will be good. Texas Tech, who's one of the top teams in the Big 12, gets to play, I don't know, what do we say, number 2, Arizona? I don't know. So, because that was a tough loss for Arizona. But, I'm sure Arizona's ready to bounce back. And then my Longhorns are in action again this weekend against Missouri. So we'll talk about all those games on Friday. And then you get to put all your second mortgage your house, take out some loans, throw all the money there. Who knows, man? You pay off all your credit cards, retire in the Hamptons or whatever that is. So, but anyway, hope to see you guys on Friday. Like I said, if you're watching, please like and subscribe. They would greatly appreciate it. And hope to see you soon. Have a good one. Hook 'em.